What is going on, guys? It's your boy ShadyMikeGaming, and welcome to another signature shot. Today, guys, we have Kyrie Irving. Now, you guys, I put a poll up of who you guys wanted to see next. It was very apparent. Kyrie was the overwhelming favorite, which, you know, did surprise me, and I'll get into why it surprised me. But we will go ahead and get started on Kyrie Irving. You guys know how I like to do these videos. I like to take a look at the default jump shot, the default 2K jump shot. If there's a mocap, we'll, you know, talk about that and talk about what we're trying to fix and what we're trying to do with the jump shot. And then obviously we'll take a look and see if, you know, we were able to do it successfully. I will have timestamps in the video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit me on all my social networks at ShadyMikeGaming, and well, let's get right into it. All right, guys, so taking a look at Kyrie Irving, right? This is the default shot, and I will be honest, when I put the poll up of who you guys wanted to see, when I started getting comments of who you guys wanted to see, I was shocked that it was Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving's signature jump shot is actually extremely accurate, like extremely accurate. Now, you do see he has like a signature jump shot, which means it's his name, Kyrie Irving base, Kyrie Irving release. So you might be led to believe that it's mocapped. Well, don't be deceived, because it's actually not mocapped. Fun fact, the Kyrie Irving release and base are actually 2K kind of stole them, not stole them, but they're actually the amateur releases, and a YouTuber, I believe, after 2K19 put these releases together, and 2K just went behind them and followed them and called it the Kyrie Irving signature shot. So really interesting fact there. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and take a look into his default jumper now. Again, Kyrie Irving's shot is very accurate to his set shot. However, I have noticed in recent years, he shoots a lot more off the dribble, and he does get slightly more lift. So breaking down this jump shot, we're going to be looking at a couple things. Number one, his base and his release. It's very hard to explain, but he kind of vaults himself forward, and he keeps his feet throughout the shot slanted to the left. So this is the base default Kyrie Irving, you know, shot, and it's very good. And you're not gonna find a lot that look better than the Kyrie Irving base. However, we are still gonna change it. I decided to go ahead and change it. When you take a look at his form and his release, dead on accurate in terms of the, I'll say, like actual form, but the ball placement is very wrong. He does not bring the ball over his head, and you guys will see me, you know, say that in a lot of my videos. 2K has this issue where, you know, guys shoot, you know, and bring the ball above their head. Now, he does do it in real life when he's doing a moving jump shot, but not on a standstill jump shot, which is what we're trying to emulate. His normal jump shot, when he does bring the ball up, he shoots the ball like right here. It's going to be right over his right eye, and you'll see he's got it. It's almost there, but then he just brings it a little bit too far. We need that release point a little bit lower in front of his face, right over his right eye. And the third thing that we're looking for, which is the most important, I don't know how to explain it. Those of you that are into Kyrie and are into these signature shots know when he shoots the ball, his left hand does this insane flick. I have no idea how to explain it. I have no idea what the purpose of it is. I don't know if it helps him during his shot, but it's very apparent his offhand almost goes completely perpendicular to his shooting hand and just almost goes flat. And he does it regardless of what type of shot he's taking. So we're gonna go ahead and try and emulate that. This one really wasn't that hard because, again, his base is pretty accurate, but, you know, we just wanted to kind of shore up, you know, some of those main features. So let's go ahead and see how we did. All right, guys, so we are now back with the signature shot that we were able to come up with, and I'm actually really happy with how this one came out. Again, I'm gonna be honest, there's no real great base for Kyrie Irving other than, you know, his default, but I just felt like it didn't get enough lift. I just felt like it wasn't explosive enough to capture some of the movements that he does in game. So let's go ahead and break this shot down and see exactly what we're going for here. So the first things first, we're going to take a look at the base. Remember that tilt to the left, it's just ever so slight, and I found that he doesn't do it in the shot until his landing, and I felt like the basic Kyrie base just did it too soon. So you're gonna see he's gonna launch into his shot. He really gets a nice dip like he always does, gets great elevation, gets some forward motion, and then you see that twist towards the end of the shot. And just look at how he lands. That's all you need to see. Look at how he lands. I'm very happy with this base. I felt like it really captured the motion that we were trying to get. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of this ball placement here. Take a look at the way Kyrie brings the ball up, and what we're going to really focus on is, watch this. What did we just say? Where does he shoot the ball from? Literally right over his right eye. It's almost like going through his head here. And the thing about the shot is you still see he brings it up high. He's got a great high release. It's just that when he brings it up, it can't be above his head, you know, in the middle of the top of his head. It needs to be right above that eye, and you're gonna see it's just perfect in terms of, you know, where he places the ball. So very happy with that. And then let's watch the release here, guys. This is the most important thing. I have to make sure to get the right angle. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in a jump shot. The number one thing with this angle, right, when he shoots the ball, that left hand, it's the weirdest thing in the world, flicks before his right hand. The guide hand actually flicks before the right hand, and it was very hard to blend to make sure it happened that way, but that exaggerated left-handed flick off of the guide hand, we were able to perfectly replicate that, and I'm just very happy with this signature shot overall. I feel like it really captures the athleticism of Kyrie, and it just came out really great. So this is a full signature edit. I'll go ahead and take you guys through the numbers that you need, and then we're going to take a look at some of the moving jump shots, and we're also going to take a look at the handles and the layups, so that we can, you know, completely capture Kyrie Irving. All right, guys, so taking a look at the signature shot, we are going to go with base 57. Guys, there are so many bases that you can go with for Kyrie. There's just a million of them. I like base 57. Some people like base 89. Some people like base 93. I've seen people even use the Kobe Bryant release. But in my opinion, I like base 57, or if you want, you can stick with the Kyrie Irving base. It's up to you. But base 57 for me really captured the motion of exactly what I was trying to achieve with this shot. Also, we're going with the Kyrie release. It's very accurate. It is what it is. It's very accurate. We don't need to do anything crazy just for the sake of a video. We stick with the Kyrie Irving release. All we need to do is bring it down a little bit to the front of his head, so we blend it with Amateur 1. That also adds that flick effect. Kyrie Irving has one of the quickest releases in the league. We've seen it time and time again. He can get his shot off in any situation, and that's just what makes him one of the best scorers our generation has seen. Some people were changing the Kyrie Irving free throw. I like the Kyrie Irving free throw. It does the flick of the left hand perfectly. It's very accurate. The dribble pull-up is very accurate. Kyrie Irving, when he does his moving jump shots, he always flings that right foot up to kind of, you know, adjust his body. So very accurate there. The only thing I don't like is on some of the fades, he does bring the ball a little bit too high. But other than that, that form that we picked still shines through. We're keeping it. Spin jumper, we're going with normal 9. Now, Kyrie Irving is actually one of the only players, I mean, I watch a lot of basketball, guys. I don't see a whole lot of spin jumpers, but Kyrie Irving is one of the only guys that has incorporated this shot into his game. We've seen it in big situations. That Christmas Day game winner over the Golden State Warriors comes to mind. For his hop jumper, we're going to go with normal 18. Again, we've got that exaggerated fade with the right leg. He uses that right leg to kind of balance his body out. So I really like that for Kyrie. In terms of his layup packages, this was a tough one, guys. We are going to go with the Kyrie Irving layup package. Here's the thing. My problem with the Kyrie Irving layup package was I thought that the Euro steps were a little bit too flashy. He's putting the ball behind his back. He's putting it between his legs. When it comes to the layups, Kyrie attacks pretty heavily before without doing a lot of that nonsense. So I really wanted to switch the layup package, but the double clutch layups, they're only found in this layup package. Unfortunately, 2K removed the old Derrick Rose layup package. It would have been perfect for Kyrie, but we are sticking with the Kyrie Irving package. If you're like me and had those issues, a great alternative is the Michael Jordan layup package. You can switch it to that, but still at the end of the day, I do find the Kyrie Irving layup package a little bit more accurate. In terms of the dunks, quick drops off of one, that's all I've really seen him do. Nothing crazy for Kyrie, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with the quick drops. Not a lot of crazy dunks, definitely more of a finesse player, but we still want to kind of capture that realism from Kyrie in terms of the way he goes about dunking the basketball. Kyrie Irving, despite his size, we always hear comments about, taking small guards into the post and this, that, and the other, but Kyrie Irving's not an overly large guard, but he has a legitimate post game, and I have to believe that does come from his mentor, the late great Kobe Bryant. So we did do all of his post fades. They are accurate. He maintains that form throughout all of these shots, so I'm very happy with the way his post game came out. And the only thing we're going to change in terms of the handle, which is crazy, we're going to get rid of the Kyrie Irving signature size up. We are going to go with the Steve Nash signature size up. This was almost like a little bit crazy for me because I said, well, I mean, Kyrie's got the best handles. You'd think they'd have his size up right, but I don't think so. I think the Steve Nash size up captures a lot of the moves that Kyrie does in terms of setting up his shot. Now, again, Kyrie Irving really likes to shoot off the dribble, guys. He likes shooting tough jumpers. And I'm not saying he doesn't attack the rim, but this is the best signature size up that allows you to do some of these crazy handle combinations and then shoot right out of them. I found that Kyrie Irving's default package, watch him right now, he's doing a whole lot of movement with his body, but he's not doing a lot of movement with the ball. He's doing a lot of stutter steps and stuff with his body, but that's not what we've seen from Kyrie. We've seen him do quick, devastating sleight of hand. He's got the ball on a string. So this was the only thing I really found necessary to change in terms of Kyrie. Everything else is very accurate in terms of some of the other things that he does. But guys, definitely try out the Steve Nash size up. It really goes ahead and gives you a very realistic feel for Kyrie Irving. For pregame, I don't know. I saw he had some signature pregame setups. If you come on the default roster, these slots are empty. So you can do the Kyrie Euro step shake, and he does like a really cool celebration. I love that. And then the Kyrie Irving bro hug. So I went ahead and put that in there too. So guys, that is it. This is my Kyrie Irving signature shot. You guys voted. So we are going to go ahead and move on. Next up, we're going to have Luka. After Luka, we're going to do Jason Tatum, and the last person on the poll was Lonzo Ball. So after we do Luka and Tatum, I'm going to go ahead and take Lonzo Ball, and we're going to vote on I'm going to add 3 more players, and we're going to vote on those to see what order we do these in. Again, I really appreciate the support on the channel this year, guys. Definitely have a happy new year. My channel has grown exponentially this year. We came in, I believe, under 3,000 subscribers, and now we're leaving 2020 with just under 7K. So I'm really excited. I really like making content that's sim and not park stuff, just stuff that overall is really NBA basketball focused. Again, thank you so much for the support, guys. If you're into PC mods and things of that nature, join the 2K Modding Society. Follow me on Twitter. Also follow the 2K Modding Society on Twitter. Join our Discord as well. Other than that, guys, this is Shady Mike. I am out. Peace. Threes.